And now we have talked about teams. Let's take a look at the Good Hands players presented by Allstate. Jay, give me 5 players to watch this year.
Wow, there's a bunch of that you got to choose from, but I'm going to start off at number 5. Defense wins championship. Their expectations at Morgan State University for the first time in a long time. Eric Hunter is an NFL-type player. He and Kenny Gallup will compete for the MEAC Defensive Player of the Year. If he can continue to put up numbers like he did a season ago, the Bears have a chance. Number 4, well, let's go to the nation's capital. Jared Hunter. The thing that makes Howard special, they run the football better than most teams in that conference. They've got a 3-headed monster running back, but Jared Hunter is that guy that can get it done to go along with the rest of that backfield. If he can average 4 yards a carry, look for the Bison to be in contention for a championship. And as much as I love offense, you got to have defense. And we talk about defense, and the thing that was underestimated for Florida A&M, their defensive prowess. The secondary of Florida A&M was one of the best in the country. They can hit, they can run, and Kendall Bowler is the leader of the pack. His brother played DB there. He's the next in that generation. He's an NFL talent that finds a knack for the football when it's called upon, and they're going to need to call his name often if you're a fan of the Rattlers. You just heard from the man, the myth, the legend.
That's right.
Coming back, Kenny Gallup is the number 1 ranked pro prospect of all the FCS players there, a ball hawk that's around the football. If he plays well, the Bison can repeat and make it back to Atlanta. He's got to be all around the football. In this upcoming season, take a look for Kenny Gallup to try and do some special things there for the Bison of Howard University. And when you talk about number 1, I think there's no more pressure than anybody playing football this season at HBCU than Andrew Body. We talked about what he accomplished at Texas Southern University. Expectations are high, not for him just to go and win the starting job at Alabama State, but he has to flourish as the starting quarterback. If he can play as good as the expectations are or the hype is, look for the Hornets to have a chance at making it to Atlanta.
Tiff, any thoughts on the list that we've got here?
Yeah, no, I wholeheartedly agree. And I think also sharing that pressure is the player on the bubble and quarterback Myles Crowley for Grambling State, because he's the one who returns within the conference, who has a year under his belt. So I think Myles Crowley has a chance to allow the Tigers to really make a dent within that SWAC West. Like we were talking about before, and Eaton James is also a very special running back like you have on the bubble.
And there's always pressure. Like, anytime you're a starting quarterback at Grambling University, there's always going to be pressure on you.
Yep,
I mean, that's the most famous position in all of HBCU football. So Myles Crowley, he's got to compete. They have a new coaching staff in there. They want to see what he can do. So a lot of pressure on that young man there.
Give me something. Everybody shake around.